Welcome to the Compost channel. Today, we're going to explore how to turn dry, lifeless soil into a thriving paradise. Are you tired of your garden lacking vitality even after using lots of chemical fertilizers? The real problem isn't the amount of fertilizer, but the absence of a healthy ecosystem. The best solution isn't adding more chemicals, but awakening the natural biology in your soil. And the true heroes of this soil revival story are the small yet powerful earthworms. Instead of focusing only on feeding your plants directly, it's time to completely shift your mindset. Our core goal is to create an ideal living environment for earthworms. When earthworms feel comfortable, they will naturally till and enrich your soil. The secret technique I want to share today is burying carbon-rich materials. We'll use soft, moisture-retaining materials like cardboard. Besides cardboard, you can also use shredded paper or piles of decaying leaves. Why does cardboard work so incredibly well for earthworm growth? Because its structure perfectly mimics the decaying bark layers found in natural forests. The corrugated layers inside cardboard create countless safe tunnels for worms to live in. Now, let's walk through each step of this amazing process. First, prepare a good amount of clean cardboard without any plastic tape. Tear the cardboard into smaller pieces so it decomposes faster. The next important factor is the ideal burial depth. The golden depth range is about 10 to 15 centimeters below the soil surface. That's roughly 4 to 6 inches, which is perfect for supporting earthworm life. At this depth, the material gets enough oxygen while maintaining stable moisture. If buried too shallow, the sun will dry it out quickly. On the other hand, if buried too deep, oxygen levels drop and hinder biological activity. The second key tip is activating the material biologically before burying it. Never bury dry cardboard directly because it will absorb moisture from the soil. Soak all the material in a large container of water until it's fully saturated. To boost effectiveness, add a bit of worm castings or compost to the water. This step acts like a powerful starter, awakening billions of beneficial microbes. The nutrient-rich soaking water creates invisible chemical signals in the soil. These signals attract earthworms from all around to gather quickly. Here's a fascinating scientific fact many gardeners misunderstand. Earthworms do not actually eat cardboard or dry leaves directly. Their favorite food is the bacteria and fungi that break down those materials. The cardboard simply acts as a giant plate holding a feast of microbes. As microbes multiply, they soften the material and create abundant food for worms. Burying the material deeply brings a major strategic benefit to your garden. It encourages earthworms to settle permanently and start reproducing. If you only place food on the surface, worms will visit briefly and then leave. The moist underground environment is the safest place for worms to lay cocoons. From these tiny cocoons, thousands of baby worms will emerge. Worm castings are packed with nutrients that plants can absorb quickly. The soil becomes looser, retains water better, and allows roots to grow deeper thanks to worm tunnels. However, there are serious mistakes you must avoid during this process. The most common mistake is digging too deep, which suffocates the ecosystem below. Lack of oxygen leads to anaerobic decomposition, producing bad odors and driving worms away. The second rule is to avoid kitchen waste high in oil and salt. Oil coats the worm's skin, preventing them from breathing and causing death. Salt in food scraps is also toxic, damaging their protective mucus layer. The third mistake is neglecting watering, allowing the area to dry out. Earthworms need a consistently moist environment to survive. Check regularly and water as needed, especially during hot weather. Finally, many gardeners make the harmful habit of constantly tilling the soil. This aggressive action destroys the delicate tunnel systems created by worms. Worse, it can crush countless worm cocoons waiting to hatch. Instead, adopt a no-till gardening approach and let nature do the hard work. In summary, building healthy soil isn't magic, it's science. By burying soaked cardboard, you're creating a thriving underground ecosystem. This underground city becomes a natural fertilizer factory working non-stop. Your plants will benefit from strong roots growing deep into loose soil. Their resistance to pests and diseases will also improve significantly. You'll save money by no longer needing expensive fertilizers. Even better, you're helping the environment by recycling organic waste. Your garden will truly come back to life, producing abundant and safe harvests. Start today and experience the transformation for yourself. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share it with fellow gardeners. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any upcoming gardening tips. Thank you for watching, and see you again on the Compost channel in the next videos.